You may learn something.
When you wanna fly or move, but you don't really know how, then this thing comes into view. A contest called IGOW3 in a park out in the sun. We'll be flying, having fun, and you'll do some tricks that you only dreamed you could do. Now we're ripping packs together, power loops, Maddie flips forever. I'll never fear that dive again. IGOW, IGOW, I'll never fear that dive again. IGOW, IGOW, IGOW.
What the hell are you doing?
There's a thing that I've been doing called a whoop.
I want to teach the world to whoop in perfect harmony, in angle mode or acro mode, just to keep me company.
I'd like to teach the world to whoop and furnish it with gates.
Like LEDs.
Then tunnels, please.
Let's fly, don't make me wait.
I want
to teach the world to whoop.
All flying through the land with motors brush.
Or maybe not, now put one in your hand.
I want to teach the world to whoop
In perfect harmony.
In angle mode or acro mode.
Just keep me company.
The intro's on, babe.
Check. 1, 2. I just wanna go out and fly my whoop. I don't wanna think about crashing in water. I just wanna go out and do my IGOW challenge. I don't wanna think about crashing in water now. There's some water down there. I don't want to crash in it while I'm doing my IGOW challenge. Oh no.
Hold on, kids, I'm IGOWing.
I'm gonna rip some packs around the house. I just need a mission for submission tricks that I can learn how and then train for a couple of days until I have all the clips that I need. IGOW is a whoopaholic's paintbrush. IGOW is a whoopaholic's toothbrush. I need to go acro now. I wanna be that quadcopter up in the sky now, and I'm gonna risk my whoop. simultaneously.
Oh, come on. Wait a second.
Ready, set, drum, ready, set, drum. Spin up your props and plug in your phone. Fly with us and we think you'll agree. Ready, set, drum, ready, set, drum. What's the point of flying alone? Flying with friends will make you feel so free.
IGOW is the festival of stunts. Instead of one day of flying, we have a crazy month. If you feel like the only kid in town without a mega droney, here's a list of people who tiny whoop just like you and me. Daniel Sugano, founder of IGOW. It's like a game of skate. 5 strikes, then take a bow. Guess who flies together at the race Wootopia? AK with Dr. Love, and let's not forget Viper. Jesse P made the whoop. Patrick helps us tune. Put them together, it becomes a little zoom zoom. You don't need a 5-inch drone with 6L power, 'cause you can Matty flip and Rubik's Cube with this little flower. Grab your tiny whoop now, here comes IGOW. So much fun somehow to fly with IGOW. FAA won't touch whoops, but guess who will? Mr. Steele, he loves them too. We've got infinity loops and our dear King Rabbi, hundreds of flyers, not too shabby. So many pilots are in IGOW. Tom Smith isn't, but I heard his girlfriend is.
I know whoop tricks.
Show me.
Going out to fly my whoop, flying through a loop, fly backwards for infinity loops. Going out to fly my whoop, and I forgot my keys, forgot my keys, forgot my keys. Going out to fly my whoop, flying through a loop, fly backwards for infinity loops. Going out to fly my whoop, and I forgot my keys, forgot my keys, forgot my keys. And I forgot my keys, forgot my keys,
to be an orbit. Yes, it has to be an orbit. Okay, I'll try. Do you wanna do an orbit? Upside down around the beat. I think this trick is overdue. I started scrolling through the Reddit for the week. It gets a little lonely on these paths, just watching my whoopers down. I think I got an orbit. I think I got an orbit. Okay, let's fly. Okay, let's fly.
It's cheating.
Really?
What? What is this? What? Who are you?
I've been waiting for you.
from IGOW3.
There's a device that I've been using called a Whoop.
Hello, welcome back to IGOW3. You guys got to hear us early. I think the sound level should all be good because I didn't change anything from last time.
All right,
all
awesome.
set the same, so hopefully that's good. All right, let's say hi to everyone. Who's here with us today? We've got Mr. E and K-Bar and Bry5, one of our 2 finalists right now. We got Rock. We've got Callisto.
Average.
Average.
RCKY.
We got the IGOW team pilots in the house.
Right.
Got Diversion.
Hey, I haven't seen you in a
TFE.
while.
Yep. Zach. We
Amy
got
and
Tiny
Ender.
Moop. We got Jesse. And Zach reminds everyone, if you hadn't seen yet, go to
tinywoop.com and get your motors. I need some motors, Jesse.
.com.
I need to place that order myself.
And Jesse's got a whole bunch of new motors. Are they right here on top? No. Motors. Oh my gosh, look at all this stock of motors. I should set up my right now. Oh, here we go. What? They're red now? Oh. Do you have any more gold ones, Jesse? I don't like red. All right.
I do not recommend these motors.
I recommend these motors, but I will not replace your flight controller if it blows out an ESC because that happened to mine. But that was after like 6 months, so it's not just gonna happen right away, or at least hopefully not. All right. Anyway, what else we got here? 88 Ender. Inside the Mind of Matt. What's up? At Mom. Okay. So, if you don't know, we are on week number 47, and currently Bry5 has Who and Akira has Woo. So, if Akira does not pull off this challenge that Bry5 set, then Bry5 will be the champion, but if Akira does pull it off, they'll both have Woo, and it will go to Bry5 to try to pull off Akira's challenge for the win or loss. So, let's see what happens. So basically going into this 4th round, Bry5 had 1 letter up, so he had the advantage. He could either get Akira to fail this one, or he can pull off Akira's challenge to be the champion. And Akira had to have both things go his way. So
I mean, it's still anybody's game. If Akira gets this, it's down to next week.
I mean, Akira was the lead. I was just editing the videos before and watching the week 41 live stream to do the thing, and right back, Akira just had a W back then, and then he picked up 3 letters in a row here. This week 43 being the rough one where he forgot the yaw spin.
Oh man, that 360 yaw spin.
Or maybe that was that. Yeah, that was that.
That was it.
All right, so let's remind ourselves of the challenge, which is Bry5's short shield radius. Plus, we get to watch Bry5's video again, so it's fun. A phone?
Yep, a phone in your pocket?
Yeah. Oh, and so you can look at the chat.
Yeah. Those orbits. Getting those orbits down fast enough is what's going to be everything. Fast and tight.
Hey, Sunrise Water Media here too.
Jesse says yes, they are red.
I need some personal motors made of those that are purple.
Right, Mr. E? Yes, 4 weeks from
Some
a year.
Skittles motors.
And then Jesse says that no, only you and T-Dog got the golds.
Man, they're collector items.
What's up, Chris? Glad to see you're here. Sunwise Water Media in the house. Yeah, the orbits are ridiculous.
Alright, so you had to build the thing. Just 2 cubes on the bottom with a TGS in the middle and then an extra gate sticking out the top. Put it against a wall or not past the back plane. So Cry5's strength here.
Clown FPV says, my god, it's still going? It's been 84 years.
Wait, we gotta just take a look at this.
This
beautiful. This
could be it, Clown. This could be the final episode of IGOW Season 3.
This was the simple
I don't
challenge
even know what's
here.
going to happen.
You just had to go in this gate order.
I refused.
Oh, you gotta mute this.
Oops. I told Danny not to tell me anything. So I know nothing. I am going to find out just like you guys are going to find out.
So, here you go. You just pull that off real quick, and under 38 seconds, and you're good to go. We'll see an example of each element here. So you go through, time starts on the first side of the cube there, and then do the ascending orbits, which is 5 orbits at each level. When you go to the top, you got to make sure to go through the outside gate first. After the 5th, come out, you do a Maddie. Then you orbit down, just 1 each. And then you do the little pulse over. Eject, roll, transfer. It's like a roll through it. And then a power loop where you go to the outside gate. You got to keep constantly motion there. And then a split S to finish it off. Alright, and it's got to be done in under 38 seconds.
Hey, what up, Zotech?
Flash that on. Indoors.
Hello,
10-foot
hello.
max ceiling height. 38 seconds. No bumps, taps, collisions with cosmic. Always got some.
This is one of Danny's
fun.
favorite movies.
It's a great movie. I haven't watched it in a while. It still holds up. It took Cry5, what, you say 395 batteries to get it? And I know Akira was...
Well, he said it was video clip 395. There was a couple video clips from a few other things, but yeah.
So Akira also, you see, posted it just before the deadline. It says Akira tries to make a wormhole. So let's see if Akira is able to pull it off, or if Cry5 is the champion of IGOW3. Here we go.
Oh Lord, I'm like, I feel sick right now. I'm like, oh God, Akira,
I didn't even
please.
actually watch the video. I just checked the.
There's a devil inside of me. He's holding on, and I don't know if he's staying or for how long. Pulling on my heartstrings, kicking in my mind, and I'm sad to say he's got me thinking about the bad parts of my life. There's a devil inside of me. I'm running if I do. There's a devil inside of me, and there's one inside of you. A terrible terrorist, tormenting me in my abyss, and I don't know how to stop him.
God.
Or if it's even a problem.
mean, it looks like he did it. I don't know.
So I downloaded and watched it. So, first let's go over the elements, and then we'll do the time at the end. Make sure you got all the elements. So let's watch Bri 5's.
Oh God.
Side by side.
What's up, Sam CZ?
All right, start, and then 5 of each orbit, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 1, 2, 4, 5, out. Up, basically. 1, 2, 4, 5, out. Alright. Then you go Maddie flip through that gate, and then 1 in each orbit down into the vaulty things.
Oh my God.
Flip, 1. Alright, now the vaults. So this is Akira's probably worst part of the challenge, I would say. So Bri 5, vault 1, vault 2, vault 3. So the only requirements he set up was that you're supposed to like go up, turn inside so that you keep the horizontal in view for the 2 lower ones, and then come out backwards. So let's watch Akira. He goes up. The first one's his best one. Definitely does that. Comes out backwards. Second one. We go up. That's where one of the missing frames is right there, I think. There's like 2 missing frames overall. You keep the horizontal in view, you can see right here. It's not as pretty as Bri 5's, but in the end, turn around and go out. And then this last one is a little weird. But overall, he does like all the motions, and there isn't a requirement for that one. Even Bri 5 loses the horizontal on that. So you can see he goes up, never goes past the back plane, which is was one of the requirements since he couldn't really put it against the wall. Spins around. This is close here. This is the line of the back thing, but you can see the gates are another
few inches
behind at least, so I wouldn't say he's past it at all. Comes back and gets through the final gate backwards. So then I would say that's a pass. It's mostly about getting it done in like your worst
like a whoop bat out of space hell. Yes, Bri-Fi, exactly. I was watching, I was just like...
your less execution
I had to like
slows
look back at the
down.
times back and forth. Because I was like, he's just going so
then
fast.
You go up and then you roll right, just like Bri-Fi does, kind of starting as you go through the gate. Come down, finish out. Let's check
What's
Akira's.
up, birds aren't real?
Akira does his roll a little faster, but same motion, up, out the top of the cube, rolling as he goes through, finishing out. So then the last thing is there's 2 more. There's the split S, or the power loop to the side, and then the split S. That one needed constant loop motion, and then the split S to finish it off. Alright. I think there might be a missing frame in that too. So we go up, we go off to the side. We definitely went through that there. And we have good motion the whole way. The final thing is the split S. Go through, turn, down to the bottom, and out. So this is how I did the timing. So there's like, the way the DVR works, there's always 2 frames on the same time. See, it's 47:17, 47:17 basically when he passes, but then 47:25. So I consider this frame halfway in between, which would be 4721. And then his first frame is the same thing. It's right on an in-between one. So there's 24 here before he's in, 24 when he's in, and then 33 when he's through. So if you cut that in half, it's about 28 to 47. So he gets in by 0.7 seconds, so which is like 3 or 4 frames. And when I put it into the editor, it was like 6 frames short. So there's 2 or 3 frames missing.
Mystery wants to know if Brian and Kira
So
ever
I
touch.
say it's a pass.
Does the world explode now?
So from halfway in between 9:33 and 9:24, we'll call that 9:28 to be safe.
Congratulations, Akira. Oh
And
my
then-
God.
So and it would be
So it is down to
47:17
Woo versus
and
Woo.
47:24, which makes 47:21 minus 9:28, so 37:93. And that's under 38, obviously. So good job, Akira. You got it by a couple
Holy
frames.
fucking cowballs. Excuse my language.
So that is correct. Ashley is correct. It comes down to the final challenge. Bri5 picks up a letter this week, even though I thought that was one of the hardest challenges
Oh my
ever
God.
in IGOW history.
I've
Akira
been
pulls
sitting
it off.
on pins and needles all week, just like Danny's been getting messages. I'm like, no, he can. Like, oh man.
So
Wow.
now all the pressure is going to be on Bri5 for Akira's challenge.
Oh my God, this is like the greatest chase the ace ever. That's what this is. That's what this is.
Oh, no.
You guys want to see a chase the ace that goes all the way? This is it.
All right. So if Bri5 is able to pull off Akira's challenge, he will be the IGOW3 champion. If he's not able to pull off Akira's challenge, then Akira will be the IGOW3 champion. This is going to be week 48, which is just 1 month shy of an entire year for IGOW3, which is ridiculous. We've been down to 3 pilots for almost 2 months of just 3 pilots. So
You guys, oh my God, you guys are killing it. This is crazy.
all right, so let's check out Akira's challenge. Wait, what's the chat say? Let's check out the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Bri5, it is all on you, sir.
This is seriously the craziest IGOW ever.
All right, so let's check it out. Here's Akira's final challenge. It's called Sweet Introduction to Chaos.
Oh my God.
This is a 7-minute video. I didn't even realize.
Acojo en mi hogar palabras que he encontrado abandonadas en mi palabrera. Examino cada jaula y allí, ladrando vocales y consonantes, encuentro a sucios verbos que lloran después de ser abandonados por un sujeto que un día fue su amo y de tan creído que era, prescindió del predicado. Esta misma semana han encontrado a un par de adjetivos trastornados, a 3 adverbios muertos de frío y a otros tantos de la raza pronombre que sueñan en sus jaulas con ser la sombra de un niño. Señalo entonces a las palabras que llevan más días abandonadas y me las llevo a casa. Las vacuno de la rabia y las peino a mi manera, como si fueran hijas únicas, porque en verdad todas son únicas. Acto seguido y antes de integrarlas en un parvulario de relatos o canciones, les doy un beso de tinta y les digo que si quieres ganarte el respeto, nunca hay que olvidarse los acentos en el patio. A veces les pongo a mis palabras diéresis de colores imitando diademas, y yo solo observo cómo juegan en el patio de un poema. Casi siempre te abandonan demasiado pronto y las escuchas en bocas ajenas y te alegras y te enojas contigo mismo como con todo lo que amamos con cierto egoísmo. Y uno se queda en casa, inerte y algo vacío, acariciando aquel vocablo mudo llamado silencio, siempre fiel, siempre contigo. Pero todo es ley de vida. Como un día me dijo el poeta Halley, si las palabras se atraen, que se unan entre ellas y a brillar, que son 2 sílabas.
Alright. One single clip, no bumps or ground taps, indoors only, 8-foot max ceilings at all times. You must show clip pics of measurement. Act 1 must be done in less than 15.5 seconds. Act 1 plus 2 must be done in less than 85 seconds. Acro only. Fly mode must be visible in OSD. Alright. Doesn't give us a lot of clues about the challenge. Let's find out. We have 85 seconds total. Need 2 cubes. Space 70 centimeters apart.
Dices que a veces no comprendes que dice mi voz. ¿Cómo quieres que esté dentro de tu ombligo? Si entre los dedos se me escapa volando una flor y ella solita va marcando el camino. Dices que a veces no comprendes que dice mi voz. ¿Cómo quieres que yo sepa lo que digo? Si entre los dedos se me escapa volando una flor y yo la dejo que me marque el camino.
Transition to fly. Look at his hand.
Wait, he's flying one-handed.
Yeah, he switched from regular to one-handed. So, part 1 is regular, and then part 2 you have to fly one-handed. You have to switch like all the times running. Then he has like a little base. So, in season 2 of IGOW, if you guys watched, Sam Widemer, aka Average FPV, made a challenge where you had to fly with one hand, and everyone complained about it at first. But then, like, a lot of the finalists got pretty good at flying with one hand, and they made their own one-hand challenges. And Akira had to do that last year, so he figured, I can fly with one hand, I might as well put that in. Pi 5 wasn't in last season, so he's never tried that, so he's gonna have to learn that.
That was final time. That was our introduction to one left.
So, here he's breaking down the challenge.
My favorite Russian pilot.
Whoa. Shots on Lish Rodin.
Huh?
Shots at Lish Rodin.
Oh, he's from Russia too, huh? Sorry. Okay, I guess one of my favorites.
Act 1, about the insides. You have to do exactly 10 Rubik's Cubes.
Average FPV with hashtag trendsetter.
Do exactly 10 Rubik's Cubes. The time starts when you take off. Alright. So, you have 15.5 seconds to do this. 10 Rubik's And then, without landing, hold the radio with one hand before passing through the gate of the slalom.
Yeah, and I wasn't even paying attention over here. I was like, what's going on over there?
Why is he flying so terribly?
Yeah. I was just like, what?
So then here's his gates. He has like a little path worked out.
Se acabó el que la quemara el sol, pero se asustó. Como te retumba el pecho, tranqui, solo en mi maltrecho corazón. Que se encabrita cuando oye tu voz es muy cabrón. ¿Qué coño le pasará? Que ya no sale a volar. Tal vez le mojó las aún no se ha dormido. Y me enamoró, ya ves, aunque era una dama y yo seguía siendo nada, no importó.
This thing was looking at you.
Right.
So it actually worked perfect because he's looking at you, Bright 5. Are you going to be able to do it?
Jesse, thank you so much for hanging out. Jesse's hopping off to go do some tiny whoop go fun.
All right. So you
But
must
yes, Akira,
start.
this is amazing.
So here's some of the requirements that you'll be judged on, Bright 5, since you're the one doing this. So you have to start disarmed on the ground. When you land at the end, you have to land like right side up. You can't accidentally flip over, and that's when your time stops, when you disarm and land. For act number 1, you can mix, but each of the tricks
Hey, what's up, Rob?
must be executed properly, and that means you have to have at least 180 degrees of roll while you can see the back wall of wherever you're at, and you must finish facing within 45 degrees plus or minus of the direction you started. So you basically have like a 90-degree window from where you started to where you finish.
Okay.
To pull it off. If you're 45 degrees too much one way or the other, then it doesn't count. Like if you turn.
We're almost done, and I'll grab some cereal.
That's basically means that you didn't do enough roll before you started back into pitch. If you come out like 90 degrees short.
Okay.
And then you must record yourself with another camera so you can see that you're doing one hand, and then sync them up. And then from gate number 1 to the landing, so then the whole second part you have to do with one hand, obviously.
Sentí que me iba faltando el calor y digo yo, ¿qué coño le pasará? Que ya no sale a volar. Tal vez le mojó las plumas, el revente de la luna le volvió loca el sonido de las gotas de rocío cuando empieza a clarear. Y aún no se ha dormido y le hizo un trato al colchón con su espuma. Se forró el corazón anoche era de piedra y al alba era de mimbre que se dobla antes que partirse.
Oh, this is when you asked me how tall I was going to with the doorway.
Because I was like, is 8 feet unreasonably low? No, our ceilings are 8 feet high. They're less than 8 feet high.
Yeah, our ceilings are like 7 foot 10 inches, I think.
Yeah. So if Pride 5 ceilings are a little over 8 feet, we'll give him a little bit of play so he doesn't have to like create a lower ceiling. But so let's just look at Akirix's Rubik's cubes so we can point out. So all the Rubik's cubes have to have when you go up, you invert. You got to get at least 180 degrees. So he's upside down here. Back right side up, so that would be 180 degrees of spin while looking backwards. Then you could start mixing to go back the other way. Kira does even more than that. And then you got to do it on all of them. So I checked all of Akira's. We'll take a sample. Oh wait, that was all of them. He did them so fast. Flip. Comes out about here, so he's going to have to make it to about that point. And he does, looking at the back. Finishes it off. So that's what we'll be looking at, probably 5 on those ones. And then the second part, you just have to get through. There's no like requirements about how you fly. You just have to fly in acro and get it done in 85 seconds total or less. With the 10 Rubik's Cubes being within 15.5 seconds. So then your transition time is counted in that total time of you switching hands. Alright. Was that it? Yep. Happy chaos. Alright, let's watch it one more time, the actual challenge, and then we'll sign off. This is it right here, right? Yep.
I don't want to see you flying in your whooping group.
Akira's like all these complicated path challenges. Bride 5, now you gotta memorize this path.
Thank you, Mr. E, for
I was like,
participating and for always hanging out in the chat. Thank you guys all for participating. Y'all have made IGOW what it is.
I had to have Akira draw out the path because I was like, it just seems like you're flying around randomly through the cubes. He like sketched it out. And I was like, okay.
Rye's going to lay a temporary floor.
How tall is the ceiling in the bonus room? Oh, I guess it's a little taller because it has that beam up there, huh? I bet you it's not more than 9, though. Alright.
I mean, they can only be so high unless you have custom made beams. Because beams come in specific lengths.
Will Bri 5 pull off Akira's 2-part challenge and learn how to fly one hand and become IGOW champion, or will Akira have a comeback in the last 2 weeks and take down the IGOW3 championship?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot believe it's down to this.
Now I'm kind of glad that Akira missed that yaw spin, because if he didn't, there could possibly be a round 5, and then it would come down to the draw of whose challenge got picked, and that wouldn't be as fun.
Yeah.
It'd be more random. So this is what it is. Will Bri 5 pull it off, or will Akira, who's been in first place almost the entire season, the highest power ranking overall, become the IGOW champion?
Oh
We will see next week on Saturday. That's gonna be what, June 4th, just before. Ooh, should we push it? And
No,
then,
we're not pushing it.
and then do it.
No.
During. All right, I guess we're not pushing it.
Because you know darn well it's not getting done. Quit acting like we're going to actually host a flippin'.
We did one last year.
Huh? Yeah, and last year I wasn't racing and things.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, we just did it during the day. You'll be done racing by Saturday.
It's getting done next week.
All right.
We're fucking done with this damn season. Next week, I'm going to IO, and I'm not worrying about anything. I'm having fun. It's been a flipping year.
No, it's only been 48 weeks. There's 52 weeks in
I
a
don't
year.
care. It has been a year.
Well, next IGOW has to start in like a week then, right?
Right.
All right. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Average says 6
It
days
will
for
be
construction
exciting.
work, 1 day for the challenge.
I mean, you got to take at least a day just learning how to fly with one hand.
Yeah.
Figuring out how you're going to do it. Like if you're going to go pinky and thumb, or if you're going to go like ring or middle finger.
Right. What
did Akira
I guess
do?
it really depends upon how big your hand is and what's comfortable, and your controller. You got a smaller controller, like he's flying.
Akira does.
What is-
Oh, he goes left hand.
Ooh.
And goes thumb on the. The
pitch and
roll, and then what is that? It looks like
His
almost a
middle finger
kind of on the. Interesting. I would have definitely. Akira, is Akira in the chat still? Are you left-handed? Is that why you fly with your left hand, or do you just find that to be easier because? I don't know. I guess you use. I would definitely do my right hand if I was trying to do it. What would you do? I would definitely. I think I would try these two and go
I mean,
my right.
I don't know actually.
I don't know. I feel
I'm
like
not
it'd be really
100%
hard.
sure.
Well, you'll let us know how hard it is, Bri 5.
Right.
No one's tried it basically since past season.
Right.
Spit was really good at it. And I think Spit and Akira were the two that got like pretty good at it. The Daylight obviously could do it too, since.
And I mean, it just might be now because, of course, since they did the trick, I now follow One Left and stuff on social media. But he posts a lot of videos of like how he does it.
Yeah, well, he has it up like here.
And he wears it like on his chest.
This is One Left, obviously, because he only has his left hand, so he's like this.
And he like wears it strapped on his chest.
Yeah, sideways. And he does these two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, cool stuff. Different ways to hold the controller. We also had
Callista says he still does it sometimes.
Yellow Baker, who did toes this season also. All right, everyone, join us next Saturday to see who will be IGOW3 champion and be the next Tiny Whoop team pilot.
Oh, man. They both deserve so much. You guys are flipping amazing. And for Bri-Fi to come out of nowhere in IGOW Season 3.
He's the Agilis of this season. And
he is.
Akira is the Daylight. Will that prove to be the returning player becomes the champion, or will the new guy take one down? We will see.
We will see. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Adios.
Peace out.